You're live. Yeah, here we are. A couple minutes early, just so we can fumble with the camera and the computer. And it's Saturday Night Live. I love how I can hear myself. Then I go click. We're live, honey. Would you like to say anything? No. You wouldn't like to say anything. Okay.
Yeah, boom shakalaka.
Okay. Let's try to keep the top of our head out of the camera so that we don't show the ball spot. Ball spots.
You ain't live.
So
That's old.
it's live. See, I'm waving my hand. See, watch,
What?
watch. See, I'm waving my hand. See, we're live. Yeah, and that's where everybody, when they join, when they figure out that I'm live, they will start typing in
I'm
here,
gonna join you.
and then
Is it all right here?
I start typing down here.
Okay.
So if there's something that I want to type in, then I type. So we just wait for people to figure out it's 7 o'clock, and yeah, Deb's alive. Whoa. So let me run and grab me a soda real quick. Everybody's gonna be over at Selena's channel. Yeah, we're on Selena's channel tonight.
Oh my God. There's a box upstairs. I want you, like a little tote. Give it to Ronald. Okay.
Upstairs, you said?
Yeah, it's on the table.
All right.
All right. Maybe now's a good time to get my. I'm trying not to touch get my big old hands in the way. We want to. There's that dang glare again. Right smack in the middle. How's that? Is that better? Can't do anything about it being backwards, though. Yeah. How's that? I think that'll work. Yeah, good deal. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. we have somebody in the room. Have it all. I haven't caught your first name yet. I guess everybody's still having dinner and I'm just going about working on my cover. Working on my cover of my second steampunk album. Hi, Joe. I have to write that down so I don't forget. Just waiting for everybody, I guess, finish their dinner and all that good stuff, you know, and maybe they'll pop in and say hello. A couple of projects that I'm working on. Couple projects. My altered little golden book. And then my lined paper book. Doing the steampunk to the front of this one. My first one didn't come out so bad, so I'm hoping that this one will look a lot better. Does it seem kind of dark? I turned my light toward the ceiling because I was getting a really bad reflection, you know, right in the middle of everything. Does it seem kind of dark? Looks all right? That's good. So I've been trying some of my things I get. Artsy. Where the heck did my package go? Got them from Joann. No, I got them from Michael's. A metallic paste. Trying some different powders and pastes on the cover. Hello, Laura. I'm glad you could make it. Looks like some other folks are having a live feed tonight, so I might be sitting here by myself. Working on my steampunk album now that I am done with the little golden book. I was gonna give everybody a look-see. I had to do a tassel. I think I should just forget about everything I do and just make tassels. I think I enjoy making these things more than anything else. But I don't know. This was my first one. As you can see, I have torn the binding off, but I like how this one came out. I think a lot better than this one is so far. This part here, I'm not really liking this part right here. I thought I would, but it's like puffy, and you would put it underneath something so that it doesn't slide around on your countertop, and it's puffy, and I'm getting the idea that I don't like it. It's this stuff here. And it's squishy, and I think I might end up tearing it. This one, I think I am going to put a new spine, because the spine was like a 1/2 inch, you know, and it really couldn't do much. So I think I'm going to put another spine on this one, because I really like this cover, how it came out. I used all my best stuff on this one. I can't just throw it away. So I think I might just leave a couple small pieces and like leave a little piece here and here underneath this part and pull the rest of it off, because it doesn't glue very well. So Okay, enough playing with that one. This came out pretty good. I used some of that rust paste, some of that Finnabar rust paste. The 3 little jars, brown and orange and yellow. And I think I like how the rusty part came out. That came out all right. I think I'll leave that like that. So not crazy about the green. I might just cover that part over. It's a little bit too bright for the steampunk, so. Okay, enough playing with that one for today. Make sure I got all this stuff off my fingers. Hello, Susan. Thank you for coming by my channel today. We had company over for dinner, my daughter and my granddaughter, so I think I ate my dinner a little bit too fast tonight. So my little golden book is done. I took my pictures. I still haven't gotten it in the Etsy shop yet, but I was pricing some of the other ones that are in there. And I'm trying to come up with some words to use in my title so that, of course, you know, everybody who goes searching in the Etsy shops will find it. You know, it won't be buried alive amongst all the other stuff that's in there. So I think we picked a good book to start out with. I always do my ribbon closures with just a knot, so if somebody wants to take it off, you know, and use something different. I kind of like the color. I think the color matches pretty good. But we had to finish off doing some tags, you know, before we could call it done. I think it has 116 pages. We did a bunch of embossing through my big kick. We sewed on some materials and some papers and awesome tag, awesome. Are you guys getting ready to leave?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be over Wednesday.
Okay, for another shower.
Yeah.
Did you help? Did you get dragged into the shower? Did you help?
Uh-uh.
Oh, good. Give me hugs.
My mom can do that.
Exactly. She's the medical assistant. She can she can have all the fun.
Bye.
See you Wednesday. That was my granddaughter. She and my daughter came over to help Grandma. If I can get my hands on a Lady and the Tramp Golden Book, I'll do that one too. I like that one. So we've got a bunch of papers from other children's books. Are you leaving too?
Are you live?
I'm live. Yes, I am. If you want to say hello, you can just stick your face right under the camera and say, hi, everybody. See? Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Okay. I don't know how many times I have read. I don't know how many times I've read the pages in this book as I've been going along and doing this and that. I love my little house mouse. I'm not sure what this paper is, but I made a pocket out of something and then just used my little scissors with the, yeah, and then just cut the edges on it and made a little tag. I seen this lady on YouTube. I think I found her through Pinterest, and she's going to help me to make some tags. I got me a whole box of stuff all put together so that I can make tags. I had to have somebody show me how, I swear, they got to show me how to do everything before I go off and do it on my own. So, okay, paper to write on. Another stamp. Oh, well, these came out pretty good. Little glue, a little stitching, fold it over the top. I can't remember where I found these, but I think originally I got them from Michael's, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna tea stain them. Yeah. Cute. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Little sad faces. Oh, this is the middle, and the washi tape and some flowers on the ends. Tried to pick up on some of the color. And who was it? Said doing a little something on the clips there. So I went in my bead box and I got a bunch of these already made. So hello, Christina. Welcome to my channel. This is my table. This is where I do everything. It's a lot bigger than this, but this is like the only usable space that I have. I have a stamp that says, doing what you like is freedom, liking what you do is happiness. So I have a bunch of these in a box of bits to use for my clusters. Oh, see, now that just fell off. How am I going to keep these from falling off? This is from back in the 80s, I think. 1979. Oh, we got some papers to write on. How was everybody's Monday so far? Hi, Kristen. I'd like to find a video where I started working on these things because I'd like to know how much time I spent on this thing. I think you've seen the run through the first time on this one, Laura. I made a tag with a pocket and then a tag to go in the pocket. This paper is from my Raining Cats and Dogs. I have some leftovers from an album that I have in my shop. And the little book with the bow and the button. And I found another card. This one had a puppy dog on it. We stuck that one in there too. Kristen, are you in North Carolina? We used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina for a number of years on and off. I think we had a hurricane when we were living down there way back in the 80s. I hope you guys, if you hunker down and don't head out, that you'll be all right. I would have thought that we wouldn't have had any kind of buffering since at the moment it's not raining outside. So I thought my chances were good that that we'd be all right. This is the center of the second one, and I'll put the little dog bones on the end of the string for this one. And I found some puffy stickers that I was going to use in the other album. So I think I've got some way back here. Yeah, I put some here too. And they're stuck on there. These things aren't coming off now. We're in Maryland, and we're pretty much top of the inlet where, you know, the water comes up from Ocean City all the way up. We're like right at the top where it finally ends. So I think we're pretty much going to be like on the outskirts of all of the rain, and we'll probably have more rain than we know what to do with since we're getting rain all week. Oh, another tag. We did the embossing folder on this one. This one had kind of like had a bohemian looking pattern to it. So we put some, I have some paper clips. So we put a little bit of stuff here and there. Looks a lot better than it did all plain. And have a little, we found a little dog bone. So we stuck that on the end of the clip in the pocket. I've been waiting for a friend of mine. She's like 9.5 hours ahead of me. Waiting for her to show up because I wanted to show everybody the Happy Mail that I got from her. So Felici will show up pretty soon. Hi, Margie. I'm so glad you're here. 6 Hand Spice. I don't think I know you. Welcome to my channel. Okay, all right. Finish with this. Finish with this. Okay, some cute little papers to write on. I am not sure where I got these. It says December 2003. Okay, a little something to write on. Put it in the pocket. Oh, I think it turned out pretty good. This is the first one finished. I'm impressed with it. After watching everybody and videos and videos and videos and getting ideas, you know, what to do with my first altered golden book, I think it came out pretty good. And I hope my metal corners are going to stay on. I didn't use glue. I just crimped the heck out of it. So I'm hoping they're going to stay. So there we have it. Up next is going to be book number 2. While I'm working on every other thing, this one is really old. These pages are brown. I'm afraid to try to turn the pages that they'll rip even more. 1954. So we got a lot of pages in there and some envelopes and Got some pages that we printed off the computer. I think it's called Storyblocks. Storyblocks.com. You pay so much money for the year, and then you can print off what they've got. So, found some cool pages, some colors to go, and match up to the colors that are in the book. That's pretty neat. It almost looks like tree bark in a way. So, I'll be working on that one next. And as of today, we'll see how long it takes us to finish on this one. Can you guys hear me all right? Because the phone is over my head and I'm talking to the computer that's over there. So hopefully you can hear me okay. Wanted to see what you thought. I had this idea to put stuff in my shop that was just plain old tea stainers of all different kinds. I want to say there's probably between 35 and 40 pages. Wanted to see what you think that this might be a good something to sell in the Etsy shop. These ones, I love how these come out. So we've got all kinds of different pieces of paper. I'll tea stain anything. You know, if it's sitting there and it looks usable, I will tea stain it. I found an address book and it had blank pages, so yeah, those pages are mine. I don't know what we can do to change how everybody sees everything. I don't know if there's a button on the camera or what. I mean, on the phone, you know. So a lot of these are like in a spiral or 2016. One of those ones you have in your purse for your calendar for the year. Had one that had a few pages in it that were written on, so yeah, stained it. And some that were sewn down the middle. Maybe somebody would like some tea stain papers, but they don't want to do it all themselves, so I figured I'd put a few in the shop, you know, maybe somebody might. I can't think of what the name of it is. I can't think of who they are. You know, yeah, the cartoon Elsa. This is after my kids were little. So yeah, I found some ABC paper, stained it. Yeah. So, you know, maybe for a couple dollars, somebody might see that in my shop and think, hey, that's a pretty good idea. I like that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, Frozen. Okay. Yeah, I'm like from the original Bambi and Pinocchio and you should see some of the stuff I have from the 60s. All right, we'll try to put some of these in the shop and see what happens. Safia is going to be very upset if my live feed ends and we didn't get to see the goodies that she sent me. I was working on paper clips while we were on Jessup's channel last night. I had all these, yeah, get these from Michaels, and they've just been sitting in my 5-drawer stackable thingy there. And I thought, I've got 2 of the same color. You know, what if I just like put them back to back and stick a paper clip in between them? Good idea, huh? See, there's that glare thing again. I'm getting a glare from the light bouncing off the ceiling. But they're cute, and I mean, they're stuck on there. Nice. I like how those come out. So we're going to do some more of these. Hello, Pixie Bees. I love that name. This part doesn't come off very well, but I'm gonna have to close my door. My honey might not like to have to listen to me while he's trying to watch TV, so I'm gonna have to close the door. My Lord, this one doesn't want to come off. I really like these butterflies. They have two pieces. So we'll glue the 2 back to back. Oh, if I can get this stuff off. I have a TN that I have not been using. Like, I started using it for last year, got bored with it. Maybe if I made some butterflies, you know, and stick my butterflies to the top of it and something, maybe I'd start using this thing. It's plain. I got nothing going on inside this thing. I need to do something with it. Okay, close the doors. Oh. Gosh, this stuff don't come off easy. I used some Fabri-Tac because it was clear. And I thought it might be better than using white glue. I was going to try the Glossy Accents. I haven't tried that yet. So we'll have a go at both of them and see what happens. I like using the little bottles because when the big ones run out, you're sitting here going like this, waiting and waiting, and it's still... So I like to use the little ones and then just fill them up from the big ones. Now I'm just gonna get them lined up and not lose my paper clip. So I have 4 wings and I glue the 2 that are in the middle. And I still got a little piece in there. Well, let's try and leave it in there and see if it'll stay. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let me just leave it there to dry. This one, maybe I can a little paper clip since it's just a single one. Maybe I can stick a small paper clip in that one. Yeah. We will leave you for another day. These are from that big box of butterfly you get from Michael's. And we'll need some more here. More on the sides. I think these ones will turn out nice too. They glue pretty good. Okay. These ones are cute. This is like watching paint dry, huh? I used to do. Where is my... Oh, can't pull the book down because it's sitting on top of the box that's holding my camera. Let me grab this one. When I started my journey in crafting and YouTube and videos and everything, my love was making the chipboard scrapbooks. I watched a video and saw a lady making one, and I decided to follow her and make a scrapbook so I could put wedding pictures in it. And before I knew it, I was making a book for my husband for military, and then following a lady named Shelley and making a butterfly book, and I don't know what happened. But I saw a video one day on a junk journal. And I mean the stuff that you get junk in the mail. I started collecting mail, boy. I still have a cabinet full of junk mail. But I didn't want to do the junk mail, you know. I wanted to have nice papers, you know, like the scrapbook papers from these books, you know, and I wanted it to be more scrapbook-like, you know, and this needs to go back in my shop. After Christmas, I took it out because, you know, I'm not going to give Etsy money for somebody, you know, is not going to want to buy it after Christmas. So this one needs to go back in the shop. I do need to get back into doing some things with scrapbook paper because, yeah, I still have a lot piled up. These are pretty sturdy, these little chipboard scrapbooks. They're pretty sturdy. I gotta be careful not to get anything on this. I got this material from Joann Fabric. It's gonna go on my traveler's junk journal. That's why I got this one, but I was trying to fight the glare, you know, when doing a video. Oh, there's another one. I might use some of these in the journals too. I've got a few. These are from my stamp. I have a couple butterfly stamps. These ones I would put on the on my scrapbooks. There should be 2 pieces. I'd color these and put them on my scrapbooks. They'd all have a butterfly on the front. It sounds pretty quiet in the house. Bye, Susan. Okay, maybe if I leave that one alone for a while, maybe it'll dry better. Okay, enough butterflies. Enough butterflies. Where's my box? There's a box around here. Hang on a second. Where did I put it? Come here, box. Where did you go? Oh my goodness. Oh, yes, the box. The video is from, and it's backwards, and I'm gonna have to read it. It's called the Video Making Paper Clip Banners 2. And it's by Sharon, and the last word is one vibration, capital one, capital vibration. And I have paper pads from making the smaller file folder mini albums in my shop, and I used yeah, what's the name of this one? Oh, for crying out loud, probably right in front of my face. But I made one out of this, and I had so many pages left over, and I saw a video. So I actually have three of the paper pads, and they're all by Prima. And two of them had the flowers. And this one had an ephemera pack. But then I saw the video, and she would use this one because it's got a lot of scrap papers in it. Running out of room. Butterflies, go. She would take the big paper punches, the big Martha Stewart ones, and punch a piece out of the bottom of, I have to set this thing down. Try to get close to the edge. Oh, if I have to, I can just cut. That was fun. She would cut the bottom of it. And God, where are my scissors? She would take, this part is like being the base part, and then take some like vintage book pages, and glue a bunch of them together because these are all, you know, very thin, and she would, and just for video purposes, I'm just going to use the one. You guys are eating dinner way too late. Because nowadays you can't help it, you know. The way everybody has to work weird hours. Yeah, that's funny. I got it wrong. Well, Anyway, let me just do it the right way. It's supposed to be a little bit longer than this. But yeah, I make the little flag and that would go like on the top of it. So I'll make this one a little bit smaller. So there, the bottom would have this nice little decoration, and then you'd have a bunch of these glued together, and then that would sit on top. I don't know if I have any flowers that I can use. I see my couple flowers. I forget it's over there because it's on a corner, and then you'd have like flowers and I thought, oh, I can do this. You know, I'm watching her and I can do this. And she was making such pretty little tags, you know, and I've got this nice, really old, vintage, kind of sort of looks like lace, you know, and I can cut a piece of that. And, oh, wrong scissors. Those cannot cut anything but paper. We cut a piece of that and so yeah, you kind of get the idea, you know, and I'm on a roll now. Look at me. I can make tags. How awesome is that? Oh my gosh. She's getting crazy over here. So, where's my glue? I wish I had a little kitty that would jump up on my counter and keep me company. When you have animals for so many years, one right after the other, you know, and you're never alone. And then all of a sudden you are. And it's not right. It's like it shouldn't be like this. I used to have a cat that would sit on the back of my chair in the living room. The back, you know, big like lazy boys, and he would sit on the back of the chair while I was at the sewing machine and I was making I think it was like a fur coat for a Cabbage Patch doll. Back when my kids were in elementary school. And he would sit on the back of the chair. And he was the tuxedo cats, the black and white, you know, and he would just watch me and watch me. I could probably put some underneath that so I could see the lace a little bit better. I already have some bling in the middle, so. And then in the video, she would have like a picture of a face of a beautiful woman, you know, and that would go on there too. And I don't think I have very many of that. Don't have very many people ephemera, you know. But so that is like the beginning of how something she was creating in the video, and she'd have a lot of bling. She'd have a lot of bling with these tags. And I want to say she had the back folded over, and that's where the paper clip came in. And I cut the back of this one too short, you know, but I probably can still get it to glue. If I glue that down a little bit farther, and I can fold this some more. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be waiting a while before we have another bunch of paws in the house, you know, that need to have their toenails cut every 3 weeks. And so, okay, the beginnings of something pretty cool. When I don't feel like working on my golden book or my butterflies or something, I will just go crazy and have fun making a bunch of these. I really like how that come out, how that bottom piece is. And I can't remember the last time I've used these, because these were when I did my scrapbooks. So give me a chance to use these ones again. I have a bunch of little ones. If there was a sale going on, boy, I was buying these small ones. And I think I got these ones, the majority of them I got through Amazon. When we got Cleo, she is probably in some of my early videos. When we got Cleo, she was a Humane Society pound puppy. And her picture in the newspaper, she looked like a picture of a puppy. So I told my honey to go see her and get her out of there, because I had done some time working in a Humane Society before living here, and I couldn't bear the thought of a Great Dane in the Humane Society. So he went and saw her, and she came home the next day, and then sometime a couple years later we'd have Otis, and I think they found us, actually. I don't think we found them. You know, I think that things happened, and they found us when we needed them. So maybe there's one out there, and sometime in the future they'll find us. My honey's family, a lot of the relatives, very fond of the terriers and the chihuahuas. My husband and I started dating. That's when I met, God, what was her name? The little black and white chihuahua. Holy cow. Boy, did she have a voice. You couldn't get anywhere near the door without her sounding off. Where? Oh, there it is. Duchess. Oh my God, that's her name, Duchess. Holy cow. I think I can use this on some of the ones from this pad. This has got quite a bit of orange. I'll probably use that with this one. Yeah, I am gonna have some fun. I've got some tulle, and I can change the color a little bit, tuck some tulle behind. She did in the video, she stuck some tulle behind it. Yeah. All right. Oh, I got them all out. Now I can't get them all back in. It's all right. I guess if I open up one of my drawers, I can use that as a table. And then just set my tray on it. There you go. Look at that. Yeah. Push all this aside a little bit. Let me try one that's green here. I like this paper. It has some nice pictures. All right, paper scissors. I cut this one right down the middle.
How old is she now, Laura?
Don't lose the paper clip. Just out of the way, out of the way. I've got to find a glue stick. All right, glue stick. So much easier when you have to glue them together. Just don't get any on the material. $5 old? Oh, she'll be around for a while. Yeah, I got the sniffles. I should just glue a whole bunch of them here, not just one side, but the whole thing. That one. That one. Yeah. I think 4 pieces will be enough. Let's see. Yeah, I probably should cut the bottom first so I know how much I have left. That one's going to be too big. Let me use this one. I'm going to have little bits all over the place. All right, where's the other one? There it is. We'll do one on the paper side and then we'll do one on the other side. Oh, knocking the poor birdies over.
It's been an hour already?
Holy cow. I think I'll just probably do a few of these before I turn in for the night. Yeah. Okay, I got little bits all over the place. Okay. And I don't want this part. I'll get rid of that part. And I guess that should be good right there. Okay, if I cut a straight line, I cut a straight line. If I didn't, well, it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, I think it'll be all right. I wonder if you could see better if I zoom this thing in better. Can you see it okay? It looks all right and looks all right on the camera. On the phone.
Looks okay on the phone, but it looks kind of fuzzy on the computer.
Okay, so we will go and fold that much over. There we go. All right, glue, need some glue. I remember when we moved to California, it was the mid 80s, 1985. We'd be there for 4 years. And everybody said, you're going to hate living there. There's nothing to do. You're going to hate it. And it was the most fun I had out of every place that we had lived. In the 5 years, you know, that we had been married at the time. I lost my cover to my glue. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, there it is. Oh, my God. Ooh, champagne. Mm. Oh my gosh, the stuff is stuck in there. Okay. I can't remember the last time I drank champagne. I probably wouldn't even remember what it tastes like. Alright. Might be able to use some of these too. Alright. I'll find me some, gotta find me some flowers. Oh my goodness. No wonder I couldn't find my little flowers. They're all in this. They're all in my cup. I'll have to get some spray and change the color a little bit. These are like all the flowers I got from Prima. Yeah, I guess I'll go with them. Yeah, I got flowers everywhere. Huh. I have 2 big containers of flowers in the cabinet. And I'm looking at them like, where are all my little flowers? And they're in the cup. Oh, I like the butterfly. We'll go with that one. Today is Monday night, and that means wrestling. I'm one of those people who do not go and watch wrestling, who do not pay a lot of money to go see wrestling, but I like to watch it on a Monday night and Tuesday night and watch everybody beat the holy you-know-what out of each other. Okay, they're peel off. Okay, I get it. All right, let's save that for a minute. Let me get my glue. I have to go the computer. The graphic, it's not graphic stock. Some of those .coms where you can get free pictures. See if I can find some pictures of some pretty ladies to put on my tags. I'm gonna have to send a message to Sophia and ask her what happened. She didn't make it to the live feed tonight. Let me just grab this real quick. She sent me some Happy Mail, and I wasn't gonna open it unless, well, I did open it and looked at it, but I wasn't gonna do a Happy Mail on YouTube until she said it was okay, and then, I wanted her to be here when I did. But if it's any indication of what's in it, she is from India, and she is a sweet lady. And I call her my sis. I wish I had a sister like her. She's such a sweet lady. So we're just gonna hang on to it until until she can make it. She's like 9.5 hours ahead of me. I thought it would have had more of a turnout than we did. Everybody's just so busy on a Monday night. But that's okay. I know what I need. I know what I need. I need some of this. That's what we need. There we go. We need something fuzzy. Hello, Kate. You're here. We've been having fun for an hour. Doing a little bit of this and that, and Margie and Laura have been drinking champagne, and And I have found a lady on YouTube that showed me how to make tags, and now I'm going to go tag crazy. You wish you were drinking champagne, Margie? I always tell everybody at my age, I just want to sit down and relax now. All these youngsters that I work with, you know, and I'm like, I've done that already. Been there, seen it, done it. I just want to kick back and relax now. Y'all go have fun. Bunch of youngsters. let let them go have fun and then stay in bed on a Sunday and you can't get up. I should have thought about this before I actually glued my flower down. Now I just try to tuck it behind the flower. There. You think they're too long? I need another paper clip. I guess it goes on this side. So it won't fall off, right? You think that's too long? You think they should be shorter? What do you think? I guess it depends on what size book you're putting them in. I'm going to have to find my, what do you call them? I've got like one of everything in this place. If you say something, I'll bet you I've got it. Nuvo drops. You remember when Nuvo drops first came out and everybody was going crazy using them and talking about them and got a whole bunch of them. We should put some drops on these things. What am I looking? I'm looking for some more paper clips. They're all upstairs. Oh, I found one. Okay. We're going to have to go get some more before I go much farther. Yeah, people can't understand. Because, on Monday morning, everybody said, what'd you do all weekend? I sat in my room. I don't know why they ask me. Because they know. There's got to be a way to put a piece of something over the top of it so you can use the paper clip, but part of it's still hidden behind something, I need a scrap piece. I need a little piece of paper. That might work. That might work. Just fold a piece over it like when Jessica wraps the paper clip. Just fold a piece over it. And that covers the back of the paper clip like the front is covered. The back is covered too. And then get it like that. See? It's covered on the back and it's covered on the front. I like that idea. I think that's how I'll do. I think that's how I'll do mine. Because that way all you see is this one little part right there. That's all you see. Brilliant. You see that? I just had a brilliant idea. So, all right. Where are my little... Yeah. Put some glue on it and then clip it so that it will dry. I guess that piece will be all right. We'll use this piece right here. Okay. We'll just have to find a place to cover this one up too. When I started, Kate, in this room, I want to say it's probably like a 12 by 12 by 14 maybe. It's actually a bedroom because it has a closet and two windows. Half of this room is actually below ground. But when I first did my first video a couple of years ago, I think it was in May, I was in the corner of this room because this room was full of stuff where if you had to throw something, you know, because you didn't have a place to put it, you'd throw it in this room. This was the catch-all room. I had my desk and computer in here. Couldn't get to it because there was so much stuff in here that was just thrown. And little by little, we got rid of all the stuff that was thrown in here. And my honey helped this to become my room. It was just me and him, you know, so he has his garage and I have my little craft room. All right, I don't know where to put this. I'm just gonna put it right there. Good enough. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with these when I do some more. I could take some of this paper and I can actually make another file folder album. I've got so much paper still left in this book. And then use what's left to make tags out of it. That's a good size. My bedroom's always been small in the houses that we've lived in. And now our bedroom, which is also down here on the ground floor, it's underneath the living room and kitchen, front to back of the house. So cabinets that we had in this room went against the wall in the bedroom, so that I could put this this counter here. I think we did video on room makeover. It's still such a mess that I'll probably never do a video saying this is what it looks like now, because it's such a mess. There's just stuff everywhere. Now my stuff is just everywhere, and yeah, I've run out of cabinet space. So, oh well. I made some tags out of this paper and actually put it in my shop, and it sold pretty quickly. I'm guessing because it was Prima. I might make some, actually make some tags too. I made some Franken tags. We did a lot of sewing. I like that. That's cute. Little pumpkins and butterflies. That's a mess. We'll use this side. I think that might go nicely. Yeah. We'll put some of that on there. And some Nouveau drops. We got to do some Nouveau drops too. And I gotta get some paper clips. Where's my butterflies? Let's see. Let's see if I've got some left in here. Alright, let's see. I think we'll make a couple of small ones. Make some that are only half this size. Make some little baby ones. Oops. I think I need a little punch. Okay. Oh, digging through the box to find one that I can use on the little ones. Double loops. We'll do some double loops. I can't squeeze with my left hand. Well, would work if it stayed in there. That's why I can't do dog toenails, because I can't grip. Now if I can line this up correctly, we'll be all right. Doubt it. Oh dear. Oh, well, that's ugly. Double loops is not going to look good, so let's just do this. All right. That looks stupid too. That's all right. We'll get another one. This is a no-go. Oh, Safia, you're here, honey. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm just glad you were here. I was so afraid you weren't going to make it. Hugs, honey. How are you? Let me get this mess out of here. I've been making a mess, having fun, waiting for you. Okay. We don't have quite the crowd tonight. Everybody came to visit and then went off to do this and that, you know, so. Hey, Laura's still here and Margie's here. I think they're probably waiting to see what's in the bag. You set your alarm to go off. God love you. All right, let me make some room here. All right. My happy mail from my sister. I have a sister now in India, and I opened it and I looked at it, but everything is still in the packages. Margie got paged, huh? Real important stuff when you're getting paged, huh? Well, since you already know what's in here and I know what's in here, I guess Laura's about to find out. That's funny. Laura's the only one here who gets to see. Maybe somebody else will pop in. Kate, you still here? Kate's still here. I love this envelope. I've never seen an envelope like this before. I should be talking to the phone, not my computer. This is quite strong. This envelope is, you know, quite strong. So, I'm glad everything pretty much was still in here, even though they kind of like opened the bag, you know. I'm sure they had to look and see what was in it. Make sure they weren't no guns or knives or anything, you know. My pretty card. I love my card, Sophia. Thank you. Some of the packages I looked in. I know you made it. You are very crafty. Some of the packages I looked in, but some of them I didn't even pull anything out to see, you know, like what was in the middle. I love this stuff. I wish that everybody in the world could wrap themselves in material and outfits that are just covered with this stuff. This stuff is so shiny, is so pretty, and God, everything that we wear is so boring, you know? Nothing can compare to this stuff here, and I'm so glad you sent it to me. My next door neighbors were from India. And it was mom and dad and their son was living there. They had a business down the road. And the son got married one day, and this was years ago, and while we were living in this house, and he was wearing white and she was wearing red. And we had a big giant wooden swing in the front yard in the corner under a big tree. And they asked us if they could use the swing and take pictures, and oh my gosh, she was so pretty. I'm going to have so much fun with my journals and adding pieces of this and that. And it's going to be my Sophia journal. It's going to be my journal from my bestest friend in the world. Gosh, isn't this stuff fabulous? Oh my God, this stuff is fabulous. If I'd have been thinking correctly, I might have tried to get a picture, you know, of them, you know, when they were using our swing. But they had, and I don't know if everybody does or whatever, but they released white doves, and one of them landed in our apple tree in the backyard. And he's been living with us ever since. I call him Leo. He was just sitting in the tree, and he's making noise, and my honey went out there and just picked him up and brought him in the house. He couldn't stay outside, you know. Or we didn't think he should stay outside. I think we have two here. These would be so pretty on the front of a pocket. I just love how the light catches it. Oh, I like this one. Blues and yellows, and I mean pink. This is the first one I've seen that has been stitched like this. That is a really nice piece. I like that. This is going to take an hour, people. We are going to go like so slow through this. Sometimes they wear pink. Oh, that'd be pretty. Is this, do men wear certain colors, or does everybody can just wear every color? Because I look at some of them and I'm thinking, you know, like this would be a color that a lady would wear, and this would be something more like a man would wear, maybe. More of something that's got like silver in it. Maybe this might be from a man's pants or something. No, that's cute. I'm I'm guessing the little ones would wear that, huh? Oh, festivals, huh? I'm glad there are a lot of small pieces, because I would not want to be the one to have to cut, you know, just cut little pieces off of it. I would be like, no, I'm not cutting it. I don't want to cut it. Oh, that's pretty. I like the flowers. I can imagine some of the outfits can get very heavy. That's so pretty. Bye, Kate. I'll see you later. Is everybody able to find a lot of small pieces like this? Or does everybody get the outfits and then just go crazy cutting them into these little, are you guys able to just find them this way, or is somebody cutting these things up like crazy? My favorite color is purple. I'll say that. My favorite color. That's cute with a little trim like that. I like that. It's like it's like metallic wire, or not wire, but thread. It's like, I should stop what I'm doing, all my projects. See, this one I finished. I was gonna start number 2 and then number 3. I think I should stop and just start working on this one right away. Oh man, a quilt would be awesome looking. I love the flowers. I like when they do the flower patterns. Ooh, this is a big piece. That would look pretty on the front of a book. Like, just wrap it around. Whoops. Wrap it around to the other side. That would be pretty on a cover. Did we lose everybody? Is Laura still here? Pretty color. It's like salmon meat, like a salmon color. Very pretty. I don't know how stitches get attached to something like a tool that does not want to sit still to be sewn on, stitched on. Boy, that must be tough. Very pretty. Oh, I'm loving this one. You sent me some beautiful pieces, honey. Thank you. Laura, I can't hear your dog. And my favorite color, purple. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. You'll have to tell me if these are from, from like everyday wear or special occasions or... I would wear something like that to church. Something like that. That would be nice to wear to church. Okay, Laura, I heard him. Heard her. I was listening to an old video because somebody had posted a comment, and I was watching an old video and I heard Otis bark. And I hadn't heard him make any noise since he passed away. I hadn't heard anything on any video, until watching it. And oh my God, I got so upset. Special occasions? I thought so. I love the picture of you and your sons. I love that picture of your outfit. You are all pretty and they're dressed like we do. I love the purple. You can buy stuff like this, from people who are selling um in the Etsy shops and everything, but you don't know for sure just how correct the pieces are from where they came from. And this is like 100% from my best sis in India. You know, this is 100% the legit thing. And I thank you. Thank you for sending it to me. I have I have another bag sitting here. With my little paper for customs, and I have I have some more of my little cards. These things are so cute. I have some more cards because I have some more stuff in here that I have to wrap up and send to you. It's sitting right there waiting for me to finish wrapping them up. I love how it's stitched on the back. Like, this is the right way to stitch on the back. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here. Because if you weren't here, I was going to wait. I was going to wait until you were. Oh. These are like lightweight. These are a lot lighter than the other ones. They're thicker. These would be like nice jammies. I think I would enjoy a material, like that for like jammies. Everything is so cotton, and polyester around here, and that would be a nice material for jammies. I'm sure there's a I'm sure there's a nicer word for pajamas. I just love how the color, there's so much color, you know, and just so much pops of color. Gosh, be happy that you don't live in this country where there is so much blah, boring, blah, blah, blah. Oh. I didn't get a chance to peek in and see what all these ones were. Yeah, can you just see me? I'd be the first one to slide right off the edge wearing these. Actually, I have a Sleep Number bed because when you get back pains or your hip, starts bothering you, you can make your Sleep Number, go up or down so your bed is soft or hard or, so I think there's something wrong with my numbers because we're getting kind of soft. So I feel like I'm sleeping in a hole in the ground. Oh, I don't think I could slide out of anything right now. My Sleep Numbers are not holding they're not holding the air, which you add more, decrease, how soft you want your bed to be. It's not holding its air like it used to be. This is a brilliant orange color. Look at this orange. Is that not fabulous? Very nice. Oh my gosh, very nice. And then it's got a different pattern on the edge. I have to find something where they're. I think they're in my drawer. Before I go any farther, I have to find something. Oh, where is it? Where did I put it? Ah, there they are. I wanted to show you mine when I compare to yours. All right, let's just set that there. So, these are in my shop. These are what I have for sale. These are the ones that I make. And then this is what Safia sent to me. So I want to compare my scrawny little things, which I thought I did a pretty good job, I thought I did pretty good. Let's see. Maybe got a couple of them here, so so you can see. I watched the video on YouTube and I watch everybody making them, and I wanted to make these for my journal, and sell them, right? So, in here, we have the real thing, okay? My chin hit the floor when I saw these. I said, oh my God, these things are so tiny compared. Check these out. Oh my gosh, these are fabulous. I love these. I didn't. And then, yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, I love these. You make these? Tell me you made these. It's got little beads and materials and some fibers. some thread, a little bling. Awesome. Oh, I'm telling you, awesome. Why is my phone buzzing? My phone's making buzzing noises. Oh my gosh, you did. You are awesome. Oh my gosh, I love these. I'm guessing mine, are just like tiny. Oh. How about if I send you some of mine and then you can you can put them up against yours and have a good laugh too. Mine are like midget size. Mine are midget size. I guess these are good for like the tiny books. All right, put them back in there. Okay, so I should hang these. I should hang them up on my. I have this little thing that hangs, and I have my, my beads and charms and things like that hanging. I should hang them right there so I can see them every day. Put a little bulb pin and just hang them up right there. And then we have some more. Wow, this is one big piece. Yeah, I'm gonna put some of mine on the inside. Wow, look at the color change on this one. Wow. I love how it changes from one color into another. Pretty. Now this one, it has not like a hem, but it's like really straight on this end, and it's really straight on this end. So what would we use this for? It's from a sari, and that would go where? Would you like wrap it around your head or wrap it around somewhere? I'm thinking sari is like the whole thing, head to toe, the whole outfit, I think this bag is just the cutest thing. Look at how cute that is. So cute. Oh, but so really cute. I'm getting silly over a bag. Paper ribbon. Paper ribbon. I think I have some like this, but it's like way thick. It's almost like you could use it for a handle on a bag. Mine is so thick. I could probably stitch this onto material. I can think of something to do with that. And some beads. So I said beads once before. Buttons. Oh, over the shoulder. Wrapped around your waist to your shoulder. Okay, I get it. I seen some folks on eBay were selling outfits. I remember seeing some saris like that. They had some really nice outfits for on eBay. I like the buttons. Thank you. I don't know how I managed to, for so many years, for so long, keep the little sewing box, the little not really a box. It was more like a wicker basket kind of thing that my mother had, and all of her little buttons, you know, little bits, you know, I managed to keep those all these years. I think I can use these in my Bohemian journal. Leaves and feathers and... Oh, I just did a journal for my girlfriend at work and put some dragonflies into it. Oh, I could have put this one in there. Her sister died, and when her sister died, a dragonfly landed on her. So she associates the dragonfly with her sister now. I was going to make a separate journal when somebody finds me a Reader's Digest that has the dragonflies on the outside, because I want to make a separate journal for her. I got her I got this for her, and eventually I will make it. It was a red dragonfly that landed on her. So this will go with the journal when I finally get it done, when I finally come across the Reader's Digest. Yeah. Somebody will have one, and they'll put it up for sale, and it'll be mine. I'm going to say it wrong. Kurti and Salwar. Salwar. I'm glad you got to see this, Laura. I was so excited for everybody to, you know, that was on the live to see it. So pretty. So pretty. That's all a bunch of beads stitched to a backing. That'll be nice on the front cover of a journal. Yeah. I know that Jessica has one, and when she finally decides to put them up for sale, you know, in her shop, you know, I'd like to buy it. I don't really, really want to buy 4 or 5 of them, you know. I found somebody on Etsy who was selling Reader's Digests, and I asked them to look to see if they had one in their shop that I could purchase, and he never got back in touch with me, so I don't know. These are just so cute. So I am gonna find something to do with these. You know, like a bead, and hang them. You know, like hang them off of something. You know, hang a bunch of beads instead of beads. We're gonna hang pom poms. we're gonna find something to do with them. I've never had to make something with them before, but we'll figure it out. We'll find something. They're cute. I remember seeing one in Jessica's videos, you know, and so I'm hoping Selena had one in her shop. All the stuff that she was selling, you know, and it was all, I think, part of a kit, you know, and so somebody was able to get their hands on it before I did, and eventually I'll find one. I have like one Reader's Digest here. I don't know what happened to all the ones that my parents had. Then my father sold a house, and I don't know what happened to all of the stuff that he had. He had, God, did he have books? He had, oh, what's his name? Edgar Allan Poe, I think, books, like 12 of them, you know. It just, they had a lot of books I would love to have gotten my hands on. Would love to. So there are my goodies, my awesomely awesome, wonderful, best goodies in the world I have ever gotten from my wonderful friend, who I will call my friend forever. You think you might be able to find one, Safia? Maybe if you come across one, sure, please let me know. Got all little bits all over this thing. I tried not to get anything on it, but I did. I got something on it. Something from my steampunk journal, I'm afraid. Yeah, I think I got something on it. I was just trying to keep the glare off of my counter. Okay. First time I've been on live for 2.5 hours. Holy cow. Can you imagine if I did this in video and I had to upload it? It might take me a whole day to upload. Okay, ladies, it's 9:30 at night, and this is where I tuck myself into the sheets because I get up early and go to work the next day, and I'm glad I get to say good night to Laura and good night to Safi, and I will see everybody again. I guess we'll just keep doing Monday Live and work on some kind of project, you know, and yeah. So let me go, and we'll see you on somebody else's live. I'm sure. Hug Safia and Laura. We see you on Wednesday, I guess. Jessica's next live, right? Okay, let me reach up there and grab my phone and see if I can get it turned off. Oh, hang on. Oh, what am I doing? Yep, there's got to be a right way and a wrong way.